This is Dust Matiz. Matiz. We've seen Matt play before. An amazing player. I've seen Donald Trump play from time to time as well. Another amazing player. So I'm going to be super excited for both these players and see what kind of play styles they're going to be in. Let's get it going. Best of 3 nameplates. There we go. I got this down. All right, guys. So spawning in the bottom right corner of Echo is our blue Zerg player from Dust Gaming. It is Matiz. And spawning in the top left corner of Echo, it is our purple president-elect. It is Lurker, also known as Donald Trump. So this is going to be a very interesting ZVZ. ZVZ is very annoying. Have you? What other word can I describe it? Annoying. We'll go with annoying. Very cheesy. Both players doesn't look like they're going to go for the Trillies. Looks like they're actually going to do normal gameplay, which is kind of nice on these smaller maps. 6 pools is very little, as happens more frequently than not. Alright, so we do see a spawning pool going down from Lurker. Lurker gets the spawning pool down just a little bit before Matiz, but Lurker is going for the gas. Matiz is not, so Lurker's going to be able to have his speedlings just a little bit faster. Not too sure how much is going to affect the gameplay that much. It's not a significant increase, but he's going to have about 10 seconds before or so. I don't understand why I hear swamp music. This doesn't really, like, being on a platform doesn't really strike me as, like, swamp music material. Is it supposed to be a swamp? Maybe. Speed upgrade for the Lings is starting for Lurker. Again, just a little bit behind Matiz. Matiz is saving up his gas. We do see that he's getting it right now, so he might be able to get the speed upgrade here in a second. Let's see if he waits for it. He's at the 100 mark. Maybe he's going roaches. And Baneling, that's coming down for Matiz as well. So he really wants to get... He wants to end this game now. He wants to rush in with Lings, kind of take Matiz by surprise. And so I don't know what Matiz is going to be able to do to kind of recover from this. I mean, he's not researching his speed. He's just kind of getting a bunch of gas right now. He hasn't spent his gas on anything. Okay, so he's upgrading to his lair. Oh, interesting. He's going quick into his lair, so I wonder if he's going to try to get, oh, there's the roach warren. So that's what he was doing. He was waiting for roaches. He was waiting to get enough so he could drop roach warren down, upgrade to lair. And here comes a crap ton of Lings from Lurker. Lurker's sending all his Lings. He's got the Bane finished as well. Dust sees it, so he's going to make this wall. That's a pretty decent wall. There is nothing that Lurker's going to be able to do. He's not going to be able to Bane bust this, because that is a wall. That is just a literal wall. He's going to try to rush it again, kind of focuses down where that spine crawler is going to kind of stop any kind of harassment. Lurker kind of does it. Lurker, I mean, the only kind of problem that Matiz is kind of facing here at the moment is that now he's on 2 bases. He's on 2 bases, and he's really not going to be able to do much, because the problem is he has to destroy this wall. And I don't know if you want to do that, because there's Lings like right at your base. You know, if he was able to get those in, it would cause a lot of problems. But Matiz is kind of plays impatient. Doesn't really want to, show his cards too much. from behind this. You can see that nothing's really going on. A Ward's Warren and the Evolution Chamber is going down for Lurker as well. But Lurker is going to be on 3 bases when Matiz won't be able to be on 3 bases. You won't be able to do anything. He's still currently only on 2 bases. They're kind of debating if they should be, these Lings really wanted to go up that ramp. Here comes the Roaches trying to push out the Lings. And if those Lings run past, which they're about to do, or, okay, they were about to do. There you go. Now Matiz is able to take his 3rd base. And he sees, Matiz sees that Lurker is on 3 bases. So Matiz has to do some kind of major damage to get some things going. He has Roaches going across the map. But Lurker has the same amount of Roaches. These Lurkers from, or excuse me, these Roaches from Matiz aren't going to be able to do much when Lurker has a crap ton of Roaches. And look at these Lings coming across. They're going to get the cancel on Matiz's 3rd base. He's not going to be able to save it. He's going to try so hard to get it. And he doesn't even get the cancel off. He does not even get the cancel off. Lurker's Roaches versus Matiz's Roaches. Lurker's Roaches will win, hands down. Lings are going to come across the map. See how far they're going to get up. One Roach that gets caught by itself and then runs away. It looks like he's going to try to... Oh, he's just going to rush in. Wasn't able to do all that damage that he was kind of hoping he would. Matiz sees, or excuse me, Lurker sees that Matiz is going for that 3rd base again, so he needs to find a way to destroy him. But look at all these Roaches. Creep. The plus side of what's going on, though, is that we do see that the weapons and armor is exactly the same. The difference is that Matiz will have a higher upgrade sooner. So if Lurker could take a good fight and really press the advantage, it won't really matter with this upgrade. The upgrade is almost done for Matiz, though. If Matiz could hold on just another 20 more seconds, he'll be able to have all the upgrade he needs. But Lurker is kind of pushing forward on top of all this. The Roaches trying to get micros back, but this is such a good concave. I don't know if Matiz is going to be able to hold this. Queen's coming to join the fight as well, but the Roaches burrow. The Roaches burrow, save all their health, which is great. But Matiz is about to lose his 4th base again. Or excuse me, he's about to lose his 3rd base again. Burrowed Roach is coming back from against Matiz's, against Lurker's Roaches. How annoying. Here comes an Overseer with Lurker. He's going to now be able to see all the Roaches. Roaches are going to do everything they can to spy on top of this. But like I said before, the weapon upgrade is, you know, almost, it's currently the same, but using its call, Lurker takes game number 1. That was a sweet little play there. And game 1 goes to Donald Trump, also known as Lurker. Dust Matiz wasn't able to hold it. He was getting the upgrades that he needed, but unfortunately for him, it just didn't come at the correct time. So we're going to be jumping into game number 2 here momentarily, ladies and gentlemen. And I heard the game invite. Solo casting is... It is what it is. Oh. Alright guys, we're going to be jumping into game number 2 of the ESL Cup America's Open number 99. We'll be jumping into Habitation Station. Best of 3. Lurker is currently up 1. Alright guys, jumping into game number 2 on Habitation Station. This is going to be a best of 3. Winner of this advances to the round of 8. Spawning in our top left is the purple Zerg player, also known as Donald Trump. He is Lurker. And spawning on the top right position is our blue Zerg player from Dust Gaming. It is Matiz. And as you can see, Matiz is going for that build. He needs a win to come out of this. This is such one of those maps that's such a short distance, but that by the time that Overlord gets to the correct position, he will not see these 8 lings that are about to come forward on top of... Oh, there we go. Yeah. So it's going to be very interesting. I don't know if... Lurker has no idea this is coming. I mean, if you check out his vision, he has no idea it's coming. He doesn't even have a spawning pool. All he has is an extractor, which is great. So 6 lings are coming out for Dust. Dust is, or excuse me, Matiz. Matiz is sending the drone out. This is going to be the hero drone. Or drone. Oh, I guess he's just going to make lings, and from behind this he's going to expand. Make it look like he's expanding. But here comes the lings. Lings are going to come across the map. I don't think they're going to get there in time, though, actually. I mean, it took too long to get these lings out. And if we check out the vision, Lurker's not going to see this. Lurker's Overlord's in this the worst position possible. They don't see these lings coming across. They might catch those 2. And so he sees 2 coming across the map. But he doesn't see the 6 that got sent beforehand. And here comes the lings coming across. I think the spawning pool is just going to finish just enough time for Lurker. But he's not going to be able to save this base. Lurker's about to lose his base. I mean, he's going to let it finish. Green start getting produced out of it, but there's so many lings coming out of this. All the thing Lurker can do right now is just make 6 lings. So he's about to lose his base. Drone's going to come and try to stop it. What they're going to try to do, obviously, is just prevent it from dropping. Just to buy enough time to get lings out. So there's lings from Lurker coming out already. They're fighting with the drones, but I don't know if this is going to be enough. Drones save the hatchery, but more lings are coming in. They're trying to focus down the drones. But I think that's going to be it. 2 more lings join the fight with Matiz. Queen is about to pop out here. That queen gets out. That's going to save the match. There we go. But how many drones were lost in all this? I mean, he still has 6 drones, and about anyway, he still has his 20 drones. So he was able to hold his 2 queens are out now, and I don't think Matiz is going to be able to recover from this. I mean, he is doing his best, but I mean, that was it. The speed upgrade for Lurker is about to finish, so he's going to be able to send all these lings across the map, kind of move past Matiz, and just kind of start destroying that mineral line if that's what he chooses to do. But look at this hatchery. 160 HP left. I mean, 10 more seconds and those lings would have absolutely destroyed it. Now that the game has evened out just a little bit. There we go, the speedlings are going to come across the map now and see how much damage they're going to be able to do. Baneling Nest is finishing up for Lurker. At the same time, 2 spawning pools. Actually, spine crawlers are here. I think they're just going to try to do as much econ damage as they can. Gets 1 drone. Oh, they don't get the drone! But there they go. They're focusing down all the drones. They're focusing down the spine. The queens do not want to lose position on this. What's going to happen is if they do, they will lose the ramp, and they do not want to do that. Lings are from Lurker morphing into the banelings. Only 2. Lurker has enough gas for that, but behind this he takes a 3rd base. So these 2 lings are going to come. These 2 baits are going to come in. See how much damage they can do to the drone line. There we go. I don't know what he's trying to do. I think he's just trying to bait him out. But Roach Warren is coming up from behind this. Matiz is really not doing that great. We just see Lurker's kind of pulling ahead in all ways. I mean, he's got the higher army supply. I mean, the workers are the same. That's great. But, you know, Lurker is going to have 3 bases. Matiz is just kind of saturating his 2nd base at the moment. But basically, the army count is completely, you know, double. But it's really not going to do much if you can't maintain the economy. So the 3rd base from Lurker is about to finish. Yay. Sorry, guys. Trying to do multiple things at once. Roach Warden is finished for Dust. Gaming's Matiz. Researching the speed on that as well. More roaches coming down from Lurker. How many Lurkers does he currently have? Look at that base, dude. I'm surprised he hasn't turned that into a lair or something. Lings are gonna come in and try to see. Oh! They're trying to time it to where they'd be able to rush in and try to do as much damage. Oh, the Banes. Just getting completely destroyed. Matiz going for being ballsy, going for his third base on this gold base. Yeah, and Lurker sees it. Lurker knows that he needs to get in there and kind of cancel it, kind of do what he did last game, just completely focus down that third base. If Matiz gets that third base up and running, he's going to have a lot of problems. Lurker's going to have a lot of problems to deal with. I mean, yes, Lurker's on third bases. Yes, his worker count is growing. Yes, his army supply is growing. However, if Matiz gets that gold base and gets it up and running, there's going to be a lot of problems. Lings are going to get in. They're not going to do that much damage to it because the roaches did see them do that. But these Lings are kind of just bouncing around, trying to do as much confusion as possible. They're going to try to get in, but what they're trying to do is bait the roaches to one side and then run to the other opposite side, like he's going to try to do now. And he's going to try to get up that ramp. Roaches are coming in. They're going to try to focus on these Lings. All these Lings of Lurker are going to completely destroy. That's a huge roach army with this. But here's another roaches. It's going to be Roach v Roach. But we do see the +2 range upgrade for Matiz is about to complete. At the present moment, I don't know what the upgrades are. If I was a better caster, I would know it. But I'm pretty sure that the upgrades are technically the same at the moment. There we go. Weapons and armor, they're completely the same, but the +2 is about to finish for Matiz. Matiz might have a better timing and a better attack this time. He's got the higher supply count at the moment. He's got the more roaches coming in. Lurker just needs a good spot to attack this on. If he gets a good encounter, he'll be able to win the fight. But as we see, +2 is about to finish for Matiz. And last time it didn't finish in time. So if Lurker holds on just too long, he might have a lot of problems to deal with. We see that there's Lurkers are going to try to come in and just try to distract the army. He's going to pull it. He's going to focus down this queen. And he's going to get behind that spine. If he gets behind the spine, here comes a huge attack from Matiz. Matiz going on top of the Lurkers. Lurker's roaches are completely falling. He's not going to have enough to defend this, and a +2 is about to finish for Lurker. Roaches are just doing so much damage. Lurker's roaches are doing so much damage to Matiz here. Completely cleared out his mineral line, but it caused all these drones to get sent over to the gold base. Look at all these roaches from Lurker not in the fight. There's just so many roaches on this. I don't think Lurker is going to be able to hold this, but he's doing it. +2 is about to finish for Dust. Dust just pushed a little too soon and kind of got overzealous. From behind us, we do see that Lurker takes a 4th base. That and Ling, Hero Ling. I don't think Lurker wants this fight. He's kind of pushing the army. The army's kind of moving a little bit. But Matiz has the +2 upgrade. Armors are completely the same. The +2 upgrade for Lurker, or for Matiz, is kind of coming into play. As you can see, Lurker is slowly losing his army. And he just wasn't prepared for that +2 to finish for Matiz. Matiz is kind of taking over the map. Yet again, these Lurkers are kind of on an A move. Completely setting the wrong way. +2 is about to finish. Wait, what? There we go. +2 is about to finish for Matiz as well. Or excuse me, for Lurker. Now they're going to be on even upgrades. There we go. I love roaches. I love this roach play. Chain link. Fun fact, guys. I am not writing a story on chain links, but I'm reading a short story on chain links, so that way, like, you could, like, a audio dramatic reading of a chain link story is what I'm doing. I don't know how you describe it. Alright, this roaches for Matiz are just not going to have a good day. Once his armor upgrade finishes in the next 30 seconds, Lurker is going to have a completely terrible, a huge... Oh, look at that. He got it with about 15 seconds left, and that's just a huge things to do. And Overseer was just a huge thing, contaminate that building to prevent the armor upgrade from finishing for Lurker. Wait. Oh, Lurker's the one that has the slow. Dang. Lurker needs to attack soon before Matiz upgrade finishes. Here we go. Lurker's just doing everything he can, but that armor upgrade's about to finish here in the next 10 seconds. I don't know if Lurker wants to take this fight. He needs to do as much damage as he can. He's getting good shots off on us as well, but this is not the concave you want. This little bottleneck is like the worst bottleneck to be in. He needs to split half his army up and completely sandwich this army. And that's what it looks like he's going to try to do. He's going to try to sandwich them down. He's going to come in from the north and the west side. And Dust is going to get stuck. He's going to get completely surrounded, but the armor upgrade just finished for Dust. And Matiz's roaches are super strong right now. He took a bad engagement, but they're a lot stronger than Lurker's roaches at the moment. And Lurker's roaches are... I don't know if he's going to be able to do it enough. The army supply keeps dropping for both players, but it looks like Lurker is pulling ahead. Lurker is just keeping it out just a little bit more. But more roaches are going to be streaming across the map for Dust. And Dust, he doesn't want to GG out. He's pulling the rest of his roaches out. Pulling the rest of his roaches back, but it's a 2-2 versus, or it's a 2-1 versus a 2-0 army. And Lurker's morphing in some Ravagers right now, and these might save the game right now. Dust coming through again, pushing on top of this, but I just think this might be too much. Lurker is just on the aggressive attack. Corrosive Battle's going off on top of these Overseers. It's going to hit both of them right now. Kills both of them. That puts Matiz on a super supply gap. And yes, and here we go. Lurker looks like he's going to take game number 2 in this best of 3 against Matiz, and Lurker is going to push forward. GG gets called, and Lurker takes it. Game number 2, and yes, I kept saying Lurkers. Oh, nope, I don't want to watch replay. No! Why did I click replay? Why can't there be an OK button to verify if I want to do replay? Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, about that. Trying to get into another game here. Give me 1 second. Looks like, ladies and gentlemen, I have such a special treat for you. If I get this in... Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to present you with my favorite thing, and I'm super proud and excited to say this. I'll let you know if it happens here in the next 30 seconds. We do snake, get more games. God damn. Snip first, or... Okay, let's leave Whisper. I have a lot of Whispers for people. This is only the semi. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get the games up and running. Guys, if you want to check out the brackets, just do the I bracket thing, as you all know. This is only the semi. Sorry guys, we're trying to get these things going. As you can see, you guys do the I bracket, or whatever it's called. We have a quarterfinals. We're going to have Draven, which I have no idea who this guy is, but he's got my name, Draven my Woofu, versus Cuddle Bear. Namshire and Dark, whoever wins that, face against Lenok in the quarterfinals. Jim Rising forfeits, so Lurker advances to the quarterfinals. He's going to be playing against Matiz. Lurker just won. So wow, that was so dumb. And then we have B-Lord and Snoot, I think is what's going to be the next one. Oh, nice. Okay, so... Alright guys, I'm going to do a quick break and then we'll get these games going. We will see my... Be right back.